For our next postural compensation, we'll be discussing lower crossed syndrome. This is generally referring to the position of anterior pelvic tilt. So we're going to have our pelvis tilt forward like this and our ribs flared open in an open scissor position. The way we are going to work on correcting these positions, once we identify the tight muscles, which are going to be the hip flexors and the spinal erectors, we're also going to identify the muscles that are defacilitated that need strengthening. That's the abdominals and the glutes. For our postural tip on this exercise, think about your pelvis or your hips being a bowl of soup. And you want to allow the rib cage and this bowl of soup to line up perfectly because you do not want to spill the bowl of soup. So you're holding it here. If you're in your lower crossed position, you're spilling soup out of the front. You bring it back too far, you'll spill soup out of the back. You want to keep it straight in the middle and find that neutral position for you. I'm going to do 2 stretches. First is for our hip flexor. As we stretch our hip flexor, we're going to step in a reverse lunge, put our knee down. We're going to pull our bowl of soup and pour the soup out of the back, opening up the front of the hip and stretching this hip flexor. The next stretch we're going to do is a quadratus lumborum stretch for your low back. This is a muscle here in the low back area. This is what we want to stretch with this. We're going to place the affected leg over the opposite leg. We're going to push our hips to the side and open the side body away from that area. You can also perform this stretch in a doorway and hold on to the door to allow for more assisted movement. For our 2 strengthening exercises for lower crossed, we are going to perform a glute bridge and a dead bug. On your back, legs and arms up, we are alternating, leg going down, arm going up, one leg at a time, one arm at a time, alternating sides and keeping the core stable, not allowing our back to arch. We want to keep the back flat against the floor here as we're doing this movement. Next, in order to strengthen the glutes, we're going to do a hip bridge. That's going to bring the hips up in this position and back down. You can do 2 legs at a time, or you can do a single leg, kicking one leg up like this and doing one at a time.